Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a long day, and it's going to continue. I stand here today to talk about this piece of legislation that's being offered. This CRT bill, as we have already understood, is not needed. We have talked to the chairman. He could not answer any of our questions that we asked respectfully. There's no institution in the state of Mississippi other than the University of Ole Miss that is teaching CRT. Our children K through 12 are too young to understand what CRT is. Therefore, it's not in our elementary schools and high schools. But one thing I want you to understand is that, Mississippi, we always tend to live in the land of purgatory of the most negative things around. This bill adds to that purgatory. There is no way in the world that we should be voting on this piece of legislation. I totally understand why this legislation is here, because there are a lot of people out here that don't look like me, that are fearful of me. They're fearful of my past. They are fearful of the future. Right now, the state of Mississippi is 45% people of color, minorities. 45%. At one point, we were 36%. It's inevitable, ladies and gentlemen. White America will not be in the majority much longer. But what you don't understand about black folks, African Americans, is that we are one of the most forgiving people in this world. We're going to have this battle today, and later on this evening we're going to bump into each other and we're going to laugh and talk and have a beer, but we're not going to forget what we're doing here today, because what we're doing here today is important. We have to stop this piece of legislation. If we're going to go forward in the world's economy and be a leader in the world that we always talk about that we want to be, we got to stop this, because this does nothing for our state. This brings not a single new business. This brings not a single group of individuals that want to move to Mississippi. I hate to say it, but Joakim Noah made a statement when he was playing with the Bulls about going to Cleveland. Nobody says they're going on vacation to Cleveland. Pretty soon it's going to be like that. Nobody wants to come here if we keep doing legislation like this. Man, I want to see us prosper. I want to see your children prosper. I want to see the next generation prosper. Because much longer, there's going to be a group of folks. We talk about brain drain. It's going to be a group of people that are going to leave and never come back. See, I was blessed enough to have parents, grandparents who were born in the state of Mississippi, who left, as Clark talked about, on that number 57 train from New Orleans to Chicago and Jackson to Chicago, out of Holmes County. And yes, I was raised with a different perspective. And I try to bring that perspective to each and every one of you that I interact with. I hope and pray that we kill this bill. I pray we kill this bill, because I know all you got some courage in you. I know you do. And it's funny that the gentleman from Sunflower talked about telling your story. I'm a Hamilton fan, and one of the songs in the play is Who's Gonna Tell Your Story? Don't let someone else tell our story. Don't let someone else marginalize us. Don't let anyone else think for us or make us feel as if we are fearful of each other. I ask respectfully that you vote to kill this bill.